All right, it is day 10 on the road, and we are at Alabama Splash Adventure for what promises to be a legendary CCI Rampage. So excited to get in there, let's go. At the front entrance now, and this place only has one real credit, but from what I understand, it's an incredible one at that. First in line, it looks like I should be able to get first train on Rampage. That'll be fun. All right, we are in the park now, and already I love the vibe in here. Heading back to Rampage, of course. I want to ride this thing like 20 times today, honestly. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and run straight back to Rampage. There she is, boys, there she is. All right, and there's the CCI in all its glory, and it's just us and Coaster Studios here. Doozy, first train of the day. All right, and first ride has to be last row. There's a little bean in my seat. That was only second train of the day. That was really good for only being second train of the day. Some really strong true ejector, very little jackhammering. This thing is gonna warm up very nicely. I can't wait to do this like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the day, right when it's at peak warmth. Bean, what'd you think of Rampage?
I loved it.
You loved it?
Yes.
I can't believe you were able to ride.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Incredible CCI, and it's only the second train of the day. I can't wait to see it later. All right, so 3 rides in, I got 1 front and 2 back. Front, I feel like you really appreciate the laterals and the airtime in that second half, and at the top of those camelbacks a lot more. Back row is just a lot of winding floater and ejector through the entire layout, and this thing feels like it goes forever. That third ride, the ride up did not save it whatsoever. It was practically a buzz bar, just extreme flow ejector the entire way through. Again, I can't wait to ride this later in the day. These yo-yo swings look very sketchy, so this should be fun. That yo-yo swing was extremely sketchy, almost as bad as the one at Indiana Beach or Knoebels. Now to give Bean a scrambler ride. It's freshly painted though, but I mean, I've never ridden such a janky scrambler in my life. And I've never ridden a manually operated scrambler before. That was pretty interesting. It was so janky. One cool thing about the park though is, I think it's the only park other than Holiday World that offers free drinks. They're just giving out free Pepsi cups and you know, whatever you wanted to get in there at the Pepsi machine. So I thought that was really cool. Probably ride a Rampage about 20 times today. Hit it these flats a couple times with Bean, and that's about it. And that tilt-a-whirl has been really well maintained. The motors in that are really good, very forceful spins. You don't get those on everyone. Yeah, it's not busy at all here. I'm only 1 hour in, and we've got 3 rides on Rampage. We've done all the flats. All right, back for round 4. Let's see how this thing's running after an hour. And this place is very pro gap. I've got about a 3-fist gap just about every ride since ride 3. The airtime is just phenomenal. I mean, it's standing airtime if you can get room. After ride number 8, I'm officially in love with this thing. And with how dead it is, 20 rides is easily achievable. The ride ops here are so nice. Most parks you have to practically beg to get a re-ride when the place is dead. And most of the time they won't even allow it. But this place, I was walking off, I didn't even have the intention of re-riding. And the ride op stopped me and she's like, hey, did you want to re-ride again? And there's no line. Where else are you gonna have that happen? The 80s music here is absolutely phenomenal. The entire vibe of the park is phenomenal. Okay, we are about halfway through the day, 12 rides in on Rampage, and this has been just an absolute treat. I mean, it's almost like pre-corona here. I mean, just getting the marathon, just even without getting off the train, an incredible Woody all day. I haven't had an experience like this in months. This is great. I definitely recommend coming out here soon. And now we go back to riding my sweet baby. My record is 34 on ZDT Switchback in 1 day. I'm thinking maybe we can beat that today. Just such a good Woody. Again, it's almost like Voyage, and it just feels so long. So I'm at 15 rides with about 2.5 hours left, and in short, this place is amazing. Definitely worth a visit. The atmosphere is incredible. The ride ops are probably the friendliest I've met. The vibe, they're playing 80s, pumping 80s music all throughout the park. It's such a cool feeling, such a cool atmosphere. And if you want to ride a great wooden coaster, Rampage is definitely it. A ridiculous CCI. It gives me so many different vibes and so many different coasters, like a really good Mean Streak, Tremors, Boulder Dash, Boardwalk Bullet, so many different good coasters it reminds me of. There's only $31, free drinks, free parking, awesome cheap merch, cheap food. I highly suggest it. We'll be at Adventureland tomorrow to ride Monster as many times as possible. Until then, ride on.